SanDiego Padres. And the Padres going to get 23 and 13 seed, and the Phillies coming 17 and 19 seed. We just had an update on our server. They will not be coming back to the swing doing right field until maybe 6 months. They'll probably late August or early July. But I hope to make the H tomorrow for the third and final game, guys. So, yeah. We got Zach Willis pitching tonight. And we're going to do the for the Padres. And I'm going to do the base 2 outs. So the first, that's what pitch. That's a strike 1. That's a 1. And then do a ball. And then pitch. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And then another pitch. That's strike 2. That's 1-2. Then go do another pitch of Randy. He swings at that one. And that's a bad ball. And Randy got hit with a pitch. Now you felt that one. Yeah. Got hit with a pitch to his leg. Oh, that got him. And then he felt that one. Getting hit by a pitch is never fun. Especially in baseball, because that hurts. Hudson. Action. We got no pitch ready. Ranger catches go yet again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2. That's a 2-2. And there's another pitch of hanging right into the catcher's go yet again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we got the pitch coming for Randy. He swings at that one. And he's going to caught that one and pass it over to first base. The Reese House and caught that one. And Randy Richendo is out. Now it's 3 outs for the Padres. It's still a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. So we move on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn up the bat. Those to see what the Phillies can do. They're turning up the bat at the bottom of the first. So the nice goal is the Phillies gotta make sure the bats don't go quiet tonight. We have to be getting some home runs, making people on bases. We got to get some RBIs. We got to get some scores we got to get some points on the board. We got to do something, man. We have to win this game today for the Phillies, man. And Bryce won't play until tomorrow, so we gotta have to win tonight just to make the series tie. Because right now, the Padres won the first game, so the series won. The Padres lead the series 1-0, so we own 1. So we have to win tonight, just so that way we can tie the series up. So that way it'd be good. You know. And so yeah, we gotta do that. And coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins, Alec Boone, and Nick Castellanos. And here go the Phillies lineup. We have Reese Hoskins, Alabama, Nick Castellanos, Gene Segura, J.T. Mill, Kyle Stewart, Hohan Camille, Adua Word, and Bowman Quinn. And pitching for the San Diego Padres is Blake Snell. And this is Blake Snell's Major League debut for the Padres is pitching. So we have Reese Hoskins coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And Blake Snell threw his first pitch up for Reese. And yes, winners are no. Ryan just catches glove. Caught that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Reese. He swings to that one. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Reese. Get ready. Ryan just catches glove. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Reese. Get ready. Swing at that one. That's strike 2. That's a 2-2. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Reese. Man, bounce off his catch was glove. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. And that's a full count. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Reese. Right in his catch was glove right there. And Reese Hoskins is walked. Reese Hoskins is walked and will advance to first base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm coming with the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And Blake Snell got his first pitch coming for Alec. He swings at that one. Right into the stands. And that's a strike 1. That's 0-1. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Alec. Get ready. Once in. Alec swings at that one. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Alec. Get ready. There's another pitch over to the teammate, Adrian Hosmer, to make sure that Reese Hoskins get off the first base bag. Get ready for this pitch coming up and Blake Snell. Get ready for him. Right, oh, catch him, missed that one. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. Blake Snell got another pitch coming for Alec. Get ready. Launches it right into the catcher's glove right there. That's strike 3. And Alec Bohm is out. Coming up to bat next for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos coming up to bat for the Phillies. We got one free batter on first base, one out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. We still got a pitch coming for Nick. Get ready. One is it. Right into his catch is gone. That's a strike one. That's on one. Get ready for this next pitch coming from right now. Nick, get ready for him. And he's swinging that one. The catcher caught that. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Get ready for this next pitch coming from right now. Nick, get ready for him. Alright, this catch is go yet again. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Anyway, still got another pitch coming up for Nick. Right into the catch is go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Anyway, still got another pitch coming for Nick. Get ready. I was gonna throw it in, but not really. And the next pitch is coming up for you. Base by the ready launch this one. Swing that one. That's a foul ball. And right into the catch is going to be yet again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And we're sending another pitch up to Nick. And Nick Castellanos is walked. Nick Castellanos is walked. And Nick Castellanos will advance to first base. So we have Nick Castellanos on first base. And we have Reese Hoskins on second base. Wow, Base got this ball 2 pretty runs. Coming up the bat next, we have James Segura coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have papers on first base, second base, one out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Winston got no pitch coming up for James. Ryan is catch is good, called that. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Winston got no pitch coming for James. Ryan is catch is good yet again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Next thing I know, he's going to be Gene right into the catcher's go. That's strike one. That's a 2-1. And next thing I know, pitch up again. He swings at that one. It's high up. We're going to catch it. Oh. And that's what we call that. And Gene's cigar is out. Coming up the bat next for the Phillies, we have JT Romero. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Faye Paris on first base and second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. They said I got to pick something with JT. Right in this catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And still got that pitch coming up for JT. Almost could have hit him. That's a almost could have hit him. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And they got no pitch coming up for JT. Right in this catch go yet again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. They still got no pitch coming to JT right there. Right in this catch go. That's strike 1. That's a 3-1. Wait, still got no pitch coming for you, JT. Right in this catch go yet again. That's a 3-2. That's strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a 4 count. They still got no pitch coming for JT. JT swings to that one. And that's going into the stands. Somebody catch that baseball. And that's a foul ball. Shout out to the one person watching the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody's still got another picture of JT swinging. That's going into the dirt. And Rich Houghton makes the home play and scores a run. And JT Romero advances to third base. And JT Romero advances to third base. Now, Nick Castellanos advances to third base. And JT Romero advances to first base. So the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. The Phillies had kicked this baseball game off, and Bryce was happy in the ballpark for his teammates. We finally got on the board. We finally did something right. Hey. picking the Padres out tonight. We're going to figure out the name. So we got J.T. Moon on first base. We got Nick Castellanos on third base. Next big player coming up the bat is Kyle Swan. Kyle Swan coming up the bat for the Phillies. We have Philly Bears on first base and in third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. You can be out 7 grades, Kyle. You can get Nick Castellanos to the home plate. You can get him to score a run if you hit something good. It makes no got the pitch coming to be Kyle. Right in his catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Anyway, so I got no pitch coming for you. Again, Kyle. Right into his catch is gone yet again. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. Let's say it. Yeah, let's say it again, y'all. Let's go, Phillies. Let's go. Anyway, so I got no pitch coming up for Kyle. Right and catch is gone. I want to swing to that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Anyway, so no pitch coming up for Kyle. Right into his catch is gone yet again. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. Shout out to the TV watching the stream. And make sure you guys share the stream out on your social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And let people know that we are live. Anyway, so I got no pitch coming Kyle. That one swing to that one. That's a strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Castle just dropped his baseball bat. Some fingers. Anyway, so the other pitch we got. I'll swing to that one. And that is 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that is the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Phillies did good to get their first run on the first run score in the bottom of the first. So yeah, that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the second. No, you guys, if I do cover tomorrow's game, which I hope if I do, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I am. So let me see what time tomorrow's game is. Hold on, let me find out what time tomorrow's game is. No, I won't be able to cover tomorrow's game, guys. But I'll be working, so I won't be able to cover tomorrow's game. You know, I might catch some of it, but it's okay. At least you know that I will be covering the 2 games out of the 3 games against the LA Dodgers here, and that when the Dodgers come here to Philadelphia, so that'll be good. Yeah, but stay tuned for those ones. And I'll be doing I might do one Sunday as well, so you never know. Maybe all 3, I might do all 3. And I'm definitely, guys, definitely going to do the 4-game series against the Atlanta Braves. You know, when the team goes on the road to Atlanta, turn the World Series champs. So, that might be a good one. You might win 4, the Braves might win a game or 2. We're going to see with that one, but that's, It comes to bat for the Padres, be Aaron Munson, and then Vaughn, and Willie Myers. So here we go, guys. Eric Hosmer coming to bat for the Phillies, for the Padres. We got no Padres on base, 0 outs. Top of the second, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming up for Aaron. He swings at that one. And he swings at that one. That's a strike 1. That's 0-1. Not bad, the catch is helmet, really? That makes a win right there. The catch is helmet. Dang, JT. You catch it, you got hit right in the face. Oh, the supposed to take your face. He's really got no pitch coming there. He swings at that one. And that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. I'll tell you all the rules for the roster in a minute. And then he'll pitch up to Eric. He tries to swing that one, and time, and another man caught that one. And then the husband is out. And the rules for the streaming is, guys, the first one is no inappropriate words. Second one is to come to every live stream. If you word, you get a pass. And rule number 3 is no bushes. Come out the bushes, talk to the chat, talk to me, let me know what's going on. If you're a Phillies fan or a Padres fan, let me know. Next up the bat for the Padres, we have Luke Ball. Luke Ball coming up the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. So we got a pitch coming up for Luke. He swings at that one. Catcher caught that one. And that's a strike 1. That's 0-1. Yeah, let me know. You're a Phillies fan, Padres fan, or just a fan of baseball in general. And we got Zach. We got no pitch coming up for Luke. Right now, catcher's gone. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Zach, we got no pitch coming up for Luke. And our catcher caught that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Zach, we got no pitch coming for Luke. He swings at that one. And that's strike 2. And that's a 2-2. And Zach really got another pitch coming for Luke. That one. And that is strike 3. And Luke Ball is out. And guys, I'm watching this game with ABC Sports Philadelphia. So just so you know that. Yeah, Willie Myers coming up the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Say Willie, good pitch up for Willie. Right into that catcher's glove. Catcher caught that. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. Say Willie got another pitch coming up for Will. Right into that catcher's glove yet again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Zach really got another pitch coming for Will. He swings at that one. Oh, we called that get back on the first base, and he did. And Will Myers is out. That's 3 outs for the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. Phillies are on top. And we move on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the second. And coming up the bat for the Phillies will be Johan Camero, Luis Herrera, and Roman Quinn. And we got Johan Camero coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of second, here we go. Base up to his first pitch for Johan, right into his catcher's glove. And that's strike 1. That's on 1. Right, base up, got another pitch coming for Johan, right into his catcher's glove yet again. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Base up, got another pitch coming for Johan. Swings at that one. And that's strike 2, and that's a 1-2. I'm going to go the ice cream, so just let you know that. Anyway, still got another pitch coming from Johan. Right into the right there. That's on the tip of the got it, the tip of the cut just flew. You know, you felt that one. Ray still got another pitch coming from Johan. Get ready for him. Right into the dome. And that is strike 3. And Johan Camero is out. Coming up left the bat for the Phillies. We have Luis Herrera coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Yeah, base now coming up the base now got a pitch coming up for Drew right into his catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And basically, I love it coming up for doom. Why didn't just catch us up yet again? That's strike one. That's a 1-1. And basically, I got enough fish coming here, dude. Why didn't just catch us go? That's strike two. That's a 1-2. And basically, I got another fish coming here, dude. Why try to catch, try to get that? That's in the dirt. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And basically, I got another fish coming for dude. Why didn't he swing at that one? Oh, no, he's trying to see me. Oh, basically, hit the whole plate. And I'll do a hilarious out. Into the bat for the Phillies. We have Roman Quinn coming to the bat for the Phillies. And then play Phillies on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Let's see. We have the pitch coming up for Roman. White is catches glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And basically got the pitch coming to be Roman. Ready? Roman swing to that one. So right into the stands right there. And that's strike one. That's a 1-1. And basically got another pitch coming up for Roman. Right this catch is low. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. And basically got another pitch gonna be rolling. Right this catch is down. That's a ball three. That's a 3-1. And basically got another pitch coming for Rowan. Right, he swings that one. Oh, and his teammate caught that. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and that is the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do when it's their turn at the bat at the top of the third. And to Wilkinson, both fans come at the bat for the Padres. No Padres are raised 0 out. Top of the third, here we go. Zach Williams, the first pitch up from Jim Wilkinson. Right there, catch go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming up from Jim Wilkinson. Right there, catch go yet again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Zach Williams got another pitch from Jim Wilkinson. Right into our catch go. That's strike 1. That's a 2-1. And Zach Williams got another pitch from Jim Wilkinson. Right, and he swings at that one. Right into the dirt. And that's a base hit. And Jim Wilkinson, man, advances to first base. Big defense messed up on that one. So we had George F4. We had George F4 coming up the bat for the Padres. We have one Padres player on first base, 0 outs. Top of the third, here we go. Then we got a pitch coming up for George. Here we go. Here's going to launch right there. Right, that catches go. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. So we got another pitch coming up for George. Right, that catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Then we got another pitch coming for George. Right into that catches go. That's a strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Zach Wheeler has another pitch coming up for George. Here we go. Right into that catches go. And that is strike 3. And George Alford is out. And Trent Grisham comes up the bat for the Padres. You have one Padre player on first base. 1 out. Top of the third. Here we go. And so we got a pitch for Juicy Gather right. Right, that catches up. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got no pitch number Trent. Right into a catcher's zone. That's a ball two. That's a 2-0. And then we got no pitch number Trent. He swings at that one. Tries to catch him on. And Trent, this one is out. And Jake corner one. Coming at the bat for the Padres. One Padre for first base. 2 outs. Top of the third. And here we go. Then we got a pitch number J. He swings at that one. That's a strike one. That's on one. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for Jay. Once he's dead, right into that catcher's gun. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for Jay Cutler. Right into the catcher's gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And then we got another pitch for Jay. He swings at that one. And that's strike three. And Jay Cutler is out. And that's 3 outs for the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and we move on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when they're turn at the bat at the bottom of the third. Alright, so we have Reese Hoskins coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. Bottom of the third. And basically, got no pitch coming up for JT. That's going. Gone! Solo home run for Reese Hoskins. Reese Hoskins got his home run and hitting back. Hey! And the score is the Padres had 0 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. We are 2-0. And it's starting at the bottom of the third. Shout out to Reese Hoskins for that one. He's starting to feel like his old self when he first started playing with his team. He's doing that again. And that Roman's out. I think he just got out there. And this good at the bat for the Phillies. We got Nick Castellanos coming to the bat for the Phillies. Got no Phillies on base. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Base Snell, the good picture for Nick. Right, this catch is good. Caught that. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Ray Snell got no pitch because you get ready. Next one to that one. That's strike 2. That's on 2. And Ray Snell got another pitch over there. Right, next catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Ray Snell got another pitch over there. We're going to swing at that one. And that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos is out. Okay, so hitting average, left-hand pitchers. Yeah, alright. You're right there. Stupid. Why the fuck stupid? They have to tell one's coming in. We got James Gore coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly base on base. 2 outs. Bottom third. Here we go. Let's see the pitch coming up for James. He's up for James. And here's with that one on the side. Here we go. Side. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Mason got another pitch coming for James. Right into his own, right in the catch is gone. And that's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Mason got another pitch coming for James. He swings at that one. And right into the stands right there. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And got another pitch coming for James. Right to us over there. That's a 5-on. We still got another pitch for James. He swings to that one. And that's a 5-on. And let's see, got another pitch coming for you. That one right into the dirt. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And basically got another pitch coming for you. Really, he swings at that one. Another foul ball. And basically got another pitch up for Gene. Right into the catcher's glove. That's ball three. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And basically got another pitch coming for Gene. Swings at that one. Caught that one. And then Gene's score is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies have one. The Padres have 1 run. The Phillies have the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And that is the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do with their turn at the bat, the top of the fourth. Alright, so we got Hard. Seagull Kim coming at the bat for the Padres. You got no Padres players on base. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. That really good pitcher behind some. And that is right, that catches good. And that's the ball. That's a 1-0. That really good pitcher behind the Seagull. That's right, that catches good again. That's a strike one. That's a 1-1. And that really got another pitcher behind the Seagull. Look at that one. That's strike two. That's a 1-2. And so we the pitch to Honda, and that's strike three. And Honda is game is out. And Vinny, what you do? Coming up the bat for the Padres. You got no Padres on base. One out. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Then we have the pitch coming from Manny. Right now, catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That we got another pitch coming from Manny. Swings high right there. Somebody catches. Somebody catches. And Nick has the other call dead. And Manny Victorino is out. Eric Hosmer coming up the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach Williams goes for the pitch up for Aaron. Right now, catches go. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming for Aaron. He swings at that one. That one called that one. Going over to the side of the road. And that's strike three. And we're going home is out. It's 3 outs for the Padres. That's end in turn. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And we move on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. There's a turn at the bat at the bottom of the fourth. And then we got JT Romero coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And base now got a pitch coming from JT right. The catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And there's another pitch coming from JT right. The catcher's go. That's a ball too. That's a 2-0. And basically got another picture for JT, right? And swing to that one. That's a strike one. That's a 2-1. And basically got another picture for JT. Swing to that one. And he caught that one. And JT Moreno is out. Next at the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swilling. Kyle Swilling coming at the bat for the Phillies. No free base on base. 1 out. Right with the fourth. Here we go. And West into his pitcher for Kyle. Right to his own glove. He caught, when he catches it, he caught that. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And West still got another pitcher for Kyle. Right and his catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And they still got another pitch coming for Kyle. Right past the catcher's go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And West needs another pitch up for Kyle White to the catcher's go right there. That's strike 1. That's a 3-1. And basically got another pitch coming for Kyle White to the catcher's go right there. And Kyle Swilling is walked. Kyle Swilling is walked and is advancing to first base. That's the bat for the Phillies. We got Johan Camaro. With the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free bat on first base. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Basically got a pitch going right to the catcher's go. That's straight. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Everybody still got a pitch on the swing to that one. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. And everybody still got another pitch coming. And what's that one? Oh, the catcher, I want to try to get that one. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. And basically got another pitch coming. Right, trying to catch it, trying to get there. And that's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And that's it. And that's home run. That was strike 3. And home run, Corrego is out. And we gotta do next at the bat. We gotta do a winner turn at the bat for the Phillies. We gotta do 1 for the at first base, 2 outs, 5 with the 4. Here we go. Oh, okay. So we said to pitch on Ed Husband to make sure that Charles Wilson get out the first base bag. Alright, wait, so you gotta pick something to get ready. Right, this catch is gone. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And basically, you gotta pick something to do. Right, this catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And basically, you gotta pick something to do. Swing that one. That's strike 1. That's a 2-1. And basically, you gotta pick something to do. Right, this catch is gone. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And basically, you gotta pick something to do. Swing that one. That's strike 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And basically, I don't know if it's gonna be a little get ready. Swing that one. Right into the dirt. And Cosmo advances the third base. And the dude aware and advances the first base. Error in a poor defense from the Padres. And Cosmo goes to the home plate, score another run. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. The Phillies are 3-0 in this ball game against the Padres. Yeah. So Cosmo made the home plate. So we got another one. We got 3 runs scored on there. And the dual winner is still at first base. You know, dual winner is at second base. Pitching change for the Padres. So we got Craig Stedman coming up the pitch for the Padres. We got Roman Craig coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on second base, 2 outs. Right on the fourth, here we go. Then we got Craig Stedman, the pitch up for Roman. Right there's catcher's gun. And that's strike 1. And that's 0-1. Alright. Craig Stedman got another pitch gonna be Roman. Get ready. Right into his catcher's gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Craig Stedman got another pitch gonna be rolling. Right, catcher couldn't get that one. That's strike 2. And that's a 1-2. And instead we got a pitch gonna be rolling. Right into the third. That was that. Oh. And then we waited to third base. And that's a ball 2. And that's a 2-2. And then we really waited that base and it was safe. And Chris then got another pitch for one. He swings that one. And that's a 5-0. Chris then got the pitch coming for you, Bowman. Catch it caught that one. That's strike 3. Bowman putting his out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And that's the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good in their turn. So we moving on. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 5th. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Luke Ball coming at the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 5th. Here we go. Zach Willis going to pitch up for Luke. Right there, catch it. We caught that one. Strike 1. That's 0-1. Zach Willis got another pitch coming for Luke. He swings at that one. Catch it. And the dude caught that one. And Luke Ball is out. And the next at bat for the Padres, we have Will Myers coming at the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 1 out. Top of the 5th. Here we go. Is that really got a pitch coming for Will? Why you got to catch his go? That's strike 1. That's on 1. Is that really got a pitch coming for Will? That's strike 2. That's on 2. And then we got another big turn for Will. Why not catch his go again? That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Then we got another pitch coming up for Will Rogers. That catch is going yet again. That's strike 3. And Will Rogers is out. Andrew Richardson, home player, comes up to bat for the Padres. We got no Padres players on base. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. And then we're going to pitch to Andrew Richardson. Andre catch is gone. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then we got another pitch coming up with Richardson. Right, try catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Then we got another pitch coming up with Richardson. He swings at that one. That's a foul. That's going on the side. And that's strike 1. That's a 2-1. Zach really got another pitch with Jurgensen. Swings at that one. And one was called that one. And Jurgensen from fair is out. That's 3 outs for the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 5th. So we have Nick Martinez coming up the pitch for the Padres. So we have Maurice Hobson coming up the bat for the Phillies. No big bats on base. 0 outs. 5 on the 5th. Here we go. Nick Martinez at pitch coming to Maurice. Martinez catches go. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. Nick Martinez got another pitch coming to Maurice. Martinez catches go. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. Nickel T's got the pitch going to be reached right in his catcher's zone. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Nickel T's got the pitch going to be reached. He swings that one. And that's strike 3. And Reese Hoskins is out. You got Alec Bowen coming to bat with the Phillies. We got no defense on base. Going out. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Nickel T's got a pitch coming to be out. Get ready for it. Right to his catcher's go. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. And Nickel T's got no pitch coming to be out. That swings at that one. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And Nick Martinez got no pitch coming to be out. Soon as he hit that one in the dirt. And Nick Martinez got no pitch coming to be out. Alex swings at that one. And that is strike 3. And Alec Bowen is out. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We got no defense on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Nick Martinez got a pitch coming to be Nick. Right in the catcher's go. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. And then we're going to do another pitch coming for you, Nick. Right in the catcher's go again. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. Nick Martinez got a pitch coming to be Nick. Right into the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And then Martinez got another pitch coming in. Nick swings at that one. That's a foul ball. And then Martinez got another pitch coming for you now. That is out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And that is the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 6th inning. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 6th. is the play of the week. And he's going to be playing tomorrow with DH, and so that's even better right there. We got George Airport, come at the bat for the Padres. The Padres players on base, 0 outs, top of the 6th, here we go. And then we just throw a pitch out for George. One said catch is good, called that. That's strike 1, that's 0-1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for George. He swings at that one. That's strike 2, that's 0-2. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for George. He swings at that one. And that's a 5-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch up for George. And that's strike 3. And George out, ball is out. We had Trent Grisham coming to bat for the Padres. We had no Padres players on base. 1 out, top of the 6th, here we go. Then we're doing a pitch up for Trent. The right side catches go. And that's strike 1, that's 0-1. And then we got another pitch coming for Trent. The right side catches go yet again. That's a ball, that's a 1-1. Then we got another pitch coming for Trent. Right side catches go. That's a ball 2, that's a 2-1. Then we got another pitch coming for Trent. Right side catches go. That's a strike 2, that's a 2-2. Then we got another pitch coming up for Trent. He swings at that one. That's strike 3. And Trent Grisham is out. We had Jake Colwood coming to bat for the Padres. The Padres on base, 2 outs, top of the 6th, here we go. We're going to do a pitch up for Jake, that's strike 1. That's a 1. Do another picture to a catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Then we got another pitch coming for Jay. Here we go. Right to a catcher's zone. That's strike 2. That's a 1-2. Then we got another pitch coming for Jay. He swings at that one. Right, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Right into the dirt. And Jake go for extra innings, and then he reverses and stops at second base. One for the Phillies defense on that one. And Kim up the bat for the Padres. You got one Padres player on second base, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. And then we got a pitch coming for Zigo. And then catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Zachary got another pitch coming for Zigo. And that's that catcher called that one. And that's strike 1. That's a 1-1. And then we got another pitch coming for Zigo right into that one. And that is strike 2, and that's a 1-2. And then we got another pitch for Zigo. And that's strike 3, and Zigo Kim is out. That's 3 outs for the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. And we went on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do because they'll turn at the bat at the bottom of the 6th. We're gonna mess it up because it's got that games, so. So that's at the bed. We got JT Real coming to the bed for the Phillies. We got no Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming for JT. Right in the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Nick Martinez got a pitch coming for JT. Get ready for it. Right into the catcher's glove. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming for JT. He swings at that one. That's a strike 2. That's a 1-2. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming for JT. Swings at that one. Off that one. And JT Lorenzo is out. You got Kyle Swallow coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Nick Martinez got a pitch on Kyle. Got to switch to that one. Right to the dirt. And Kyle Swallow advances to first base. And Wilhelm Terrell coming up the bat for the Phillies. You got one favorite at first base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming home. Right to the catcher's glove. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming home. Swings to that one. To the dirt. That's strike 2. That's on 2. And Nick Martinez got another pitch coming home. Right in his catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. That's a 1-2. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming home. Swings to that one. Right into the dirt. And Kyle Swallow advances to second base. And Wilhelm Terrell advances to first base. Doing a winner come up the bat for the Phillies. We have Phillies players on first base and second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Then my team's got a pitch coming up for the room. Right this catch is low. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And then my team's got another pitch coming for the room. Right this catch is low. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And then go to another pitch coming for the room. Right this catch is low. And that's strike 1. That's a 2-1. And then my team's got a pitch coming for the room. Right this catch is low. And that's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And then my team's got another pitch coming through. Swing to that one. That's strike 2. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then my team's got another pitch coming for the That's strike 3. And the whoever is out, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs, and that's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And we move on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do when it's their turn at the bat at the top of the 7th. We have many recognition coming up the bat for the Padres. No Padres players on base. 0 outs. Top of the 7th. Here we go. So we're going to pitch up for Manny. That's strike 1. That's on 1. Then we're going to do another pitch up for Manny. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And then we got another pitch coming from Manny. He swings at that one. Right into the dirt. And Manny advances to first base. And Hosmer coming up the bat for the Padres. We have 1 Padre player on first base, 0 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. So we really got a pitch coming for Aaron. Swings at that one. And that's strike 1. That's on 1. And then we got a pitch coming for Aaron. He swings at that one. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And then we got another pitch coming for Aaron. He swings at that one. Do I get it? It's going. Oh, and Nick Cassiano called that one. And then Hosmer is out. We got Luke Vogt coming up the bat for the Padres. We got 1 Padre player on first base, 1 out, top of the 7th. Here we go. And then we got a pitch coming for Luke. He swings at that one. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And then we have another pitch coming for Luke. Right down is gone. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And then we got another pitch coming up for Luke. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. Then we got the picture of the balloon. And the catcher try to get that. That's a dirt. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And we got the picture of the balloon. Why is the catcher go? That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Then we got the picture of the balloon. And the catcher caught that one. That is strike 3. And Luke ball is out. That looks good tonight for the Padres. Yeah, Will Myers coming up the bat for the Padres. You got one party player on second base, on first base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Then we'll do a pitch up for Will. Myers to catch and go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Then we'll do a pitch up for Will. Into a catch and go. That's strike 1. That's a 1-1. Then we got a pitch for Will. Myers to catch and go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Then we got a pitch coming up for Will. And that's strike 2. And that's a 2-2. And then we have a picture of for Will. Why is the catch and go? That's strike. That's a ball. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we have another picture of for Will. You swing that one. Catch in. That's 3 outs to the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 7. Yeah, well, I'm going to come up the bat for the Phillies. We got a 1 players on base, 0 out. Bottom of the 7th, here we go. We have Nick Martinez going to pitch. The pitcher for Roman. Right into the catch. Right into the catch is good. That's a ball 1. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Nick Martinez got another pitch for Roman. Right into the catch is good again. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Nick Martinez doing another pitch for Roman. That's a strike 1. That's a 2-1. And that's strike 2. That's a 2-2. And Nick Martinez does another pitch coming for Roman. Roman swings at that one. And that goes right into the stands. That's a foul ball. And then got the pitch of the Roman. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And then, okay. And then got the pitch of the Roman swings at that one. Strike 3. And Roman Quinn is out. And Reese Hudson comes to the bat of the Phillies. Got the big batters on base. 1 out. The top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. And Nick Martinez does the pitch up for Reese. He swings at it. Tried to run out, couldn't. And Reese Hoskins is out. And we're going to start the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone coming to the bat for the Phillies. No free players on base. 2 outs. Top bottom of the 7th. Nick Martinez got a pitch coming up Allen. And the catcher got called in. And that's strike 1. That's 0-1. And Nick Martinez got the pitch coming up Allen. That's just with that one. And the catcher down. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And he got a pitch coming back. When he catches good right there. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. Nick Martinez got a pitch coming back. He swings at that one. Oh. Trying to put it in the end zone. And Alec Boone is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Padres have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And that is the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Padres can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the inning. And look what the Dodgers did there. And then Andrew is a right back. Oh. And we have Jose Alvarado pitching for the Phillies. And Jose Alvarado's a good pitcher, man. I love using Jose Alvarado's pitching stats in the MLB The Show 22. But I'll probably Alvaro Walker Jr. because I'm like, yeah, good pitching stats though. And we got Joe Dickinson, 4 players, coming up the bat for the Padres. You got no Padres players on base, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming over to Joe Dickinson, right into that catcher's glove. That's strike one. That's on one. Uh, there's Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming over to Dickinson. Right into the catcher's glove. And that's strike two, and that's 0-2. Another pitch coming up for Joe Dickinson, but he can swing it, and that is a ball. That's a 1-2. And got another pitch of Joe Dickinson. Back to restart the corner, and Joe Dickinson over is out. You got George, Everett, come up the bat for the Padres, the Padres on base, went out, top of the eight, here we go. Jose really got a pitch coming for George, he swings at it. Strike one, that's 0-1. Jose really got a pitch coming up for George. Oh, he throws right in the dirt. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And they really got another pitch coming up for George. Swings at that one. And that is strike two, and that's 1-2. And they got another pitch coming up for George. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And they got another pitch coming for George. That's right. So that's a 5-ball. And they got another pitch coming over for George. And that's strike three. And George, Everett is out. Trent Jr. come up the bat. Come up the bat for the Padres. No Padres on base. 2 outs. Top of the eight. Here we go. Jose Rivera cut a pitch coming up for Trent. Come right to our catcher's glove. That's strike one. That's 0-1. Do a pitch out to the Trent. That's strike two. That's 0-2. Another pitch of the Trent. He swings at that one. And that is a that's a ball. That's a 1-2. come over twin. Swings at that one. That's strike 3 for Trent Gibson. And that is 3 outs for the Padres. And the score is the Padres have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. And that is the end of the. And that we move on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And Nick Cassiano coming to bat for the Phillies. No defense on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Nick Martinez to pitch up from Nick. That's 0-1. Strike 1. That's 0-1. And then Nick Martinez to no pitch up for Nick. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Nick Martinez to no pitch up for Nick. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And then Nick Martinez to no pitch up for Nick. That's swing at it. And that's strike 3. And Nick Castellanos is out. And we have James Segura coming up the bat for the Phillies. No free fans on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And Nick Martinez got a pitch coming up for James right to the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Nick Martinez got another pitch coming up for James right into the catcher's glove. That's a ball too. That's a 2-0. And Nick Martinez got another pitch coming for James. He swings it there. Right into the Stevens hit. Oh, what the first way? And James Segura is out. Next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Real. JT Real coming to bat for the Phillies. The no players on base. 2 outs, dropping the 8. Here we go. Nick T is doing a pitch up for JT. Just swinging. You run the catch is good. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And we had Nick T got no pitch up for JT. That's a foul. Somebody got to get that and call that. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Padres got 0 runs. The Phillies got 3 runs. And that is the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Padres' turn to bat. Let's see what the Padres can do in this turn at the bat at the top of the 9th. And the Phillies win 3-0. Phillies won 3-0. We won game number 2 without Bryce Harper. And that was a good win for the Phillies. So yeah. That's the basketball quiet for the Padres tonight then. So thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. And you know, like this stuff. You know, that good stuff. And guys, so thank you for tuning into the live stream. And that being said, guys, I will not be streaming Game 3 of the Phillies versus the Padres tomorrow at 1:05. So, hope they win that game. I hope they win that game, guys. And guys, I will see you right back in here on Thursday. I'll be here on Thursday. I'll be streaming the Phillies versus the Dodgers. 3-game series. 3-game series at home at City's Bank Park, where the Deadly Dodgers will come into town, taking on the Phillies yet again. And all that good stuff. And yeah. So enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday night. Enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday night. And I will see you guys on Friday for another Phillies live play-by-play. Good night, everybody.